Oh my god, this feels very personal. I was at a gathering recently and I watched someone completely reshape the way they spoke, the way they laughed, even the opinions they held, all within the span of one conversation, calibrating themselves in real time, based entirely on who was watching. And you know what? I recognized it, and you know why? Because I have done it too. We all have this deeply human compulsion to curate ourselves for external consumption, to perform goodness rather than simply being it, to spend the one life we have auditioning for the approval of people who are simultaneously auditioning for ours. And then it hit me, YOLO, you only live once. Most people use that as a license for recklessness, but I think its implication is this: you are too finite a being to spend your singular existence managing perceptions that are entirely beyond your jurisdiction. Because here's the uncomfortable truth: you cannot legislate how another human being thinks. You cannot curate your way into someone's unconditional regard. You cannot perform your way into being understood by someone who has already decided who you are. And the Bhagavad Gita, thousands of years before the internet made this infinitely worse, said exactly that. Chapter 2, verse 47, Krishna tells Arjuna, you have a right to perform your duties, but never to the fruits of those actions. Never make the opinion of others the measure of your worth. This means do the work, be the person with complete sovereign detachment from how it lands. Not indifference, not arrogance, detachment. Because the moment you outsource your self-worth to another person's perception, you've handed them a power they never asked for and frankly do not deserve. You cannot change the way others think. That was never your assignment. Your assignment, your only one, is to live with such uncompromising authenticity that the need for their validation simply dissolves. You live once. Live it as yourself, not as the most palatable version of yourself, not as the most digestible, not as the version least likely to be misunderstood. Just yourself. That is the only proof you will ever owe anyone. Have a good one.